Ilenia, your local guide of Florence and Tuscany. Today I want to tell you something about the Old Palace. The Old Palace is the town hall of Florence right now, but the building was built in the 13th century. They started in 1299 and they wanted to make a building for the Republic of Florence, the symbol of the power of Florence in that epoch. So the palace became the public palace, the government palace, and it has been the government palace for all the centuries that came later. First, it was the palace of the Republic of Florence. Then later, when during the 16th century, the Medici family, the very important family of Florence, got the title of Duke, they moved to live in the public palace. In the public palace because they wanted to show everybody that from that moment on, there was no more republic. Because that palace was the symbol of the republic. And the Medici wanted to clarify that as they became Duke, the only one to have power was the Medici family. So it became the Duke Palace. So first it was the Republic Palace, then it became the Duke Palace. Later on, the Medici moved to their new palace, Pitti Palace, on the other side of the River Arno. When you come to Florence, you will see there is a nice river that crossed the town and cut the town into sides, let's say like this. Pitti Palace is on the other side of the river. The Medici moved there, and when they moved in the new house, the people, the citizens of Florence, started to call the public palace, the Duke Palace, Old Palace. Old Palace just because it was the old residence of the Medici family. Very easy. Later on in the century, when Florence became capital of Italy, when Italy was unified, Florence became for 5 years the capital of the country. In the Old Palace, we have the parliament. So again, it was the place of the political life of Florence. And right now, as I told you, it is the town hall of Florence. So really, this palace has always been the symbol of the political life of the town. The square which is around the palace is called Signoria Square, and it's an amazing square because it is full of statues. Almost all original. Only 3 are fake, are copies, because the original ones are inside some museum. But the rest of the statues are original. So really, it's a kind of open museum. It's an amazing place. If you come to Florence, for sure you will visit this place, this square, and I suggest you also to visit the Old Palace because inside there are amazing decorations made by the Medici when they became Duke and they moved to this palace. So if you want to have more information about Florence, Tuscany, you can have a look at my website. You will find a lot of information, many things that you can do when you come to Florence. And if you need any information, you can easily contact me. Hope to see you in Florence. We can have a coffee together and I can tell you much more about Florence and the life of the town in the century. Thank you very much.